Hello everybody and welcome back to The Witcher 3. This is stream number 39. It's been a long time coming. We're going to keep rolling at it. We got a bunch of question marks, so we're going to go and get rid of all these question marks. That's the primary goal for today, is to get all the question marks done that I can. Hopefully we can make a lot of progress with that. We'll see what other surprises await us in Toussaint. Baguette. Oui, omelette du fromage. Which is incorrect. French, too.
More breeding ground. Gotta destroy it if they're to disappear for good.
Ashes, ashes, we all burn down. Alright, all good with that. The kitten right now is just smacking around a bottle cap that he's pulled off from the dish rack. Alright, we're gonna go down here. I'm focusing on this circle right here, and then we'll head down here and work our way around to the south.
Move it!
Let's go, Roach. Alright, don't be so mean to Roach there, Geralt. Found a cave that I don't need to go in right now. More keepy more. And a big boy keepy more. Although at the moment it doesn't seem that I need to kill the ones up on the surface, I need to kill these ones down here. Which have level 44 Kikimori, so it's not going to go easy. Okay, he's dead. Let's take a cat. Let's make sure we can see.
Show me what you got.
Some big boys in here. I feel like my strength has gone up so much since I first got to Toussaint. Like, I think the ones that I was having a surprisingly high amount of trouble with when I first got here in those setups, I think they were only level 46. These guys are 2 levels weaker and I'm doing so much better at killing them. Alright, I'm not seeing... Oh, there's a body here. New marker for a monster nest as well. Wonder where that is. Got some corpses, but we're looking for a big treasure somewhere in this monster den. Gold ore, more Kikimoris. Looks like that corpse is what I need to check. Get that Quen going. Did I get an insta-kill? No, I'm guessing he's burrowing? Do I need to burn these eggs? It doesn't look like they're burning. Written oath. I, Aubin Rodier, my crest the Skylark, do hereby solemnly vow the foul beasts which infest the caves in the Maricent woods shall by my hand be smitten to the death. This task shall I complete or fall a corpse myself. This I swear on my honor. I shall not flee the field of battle, shall not use trickery or foul play, and shall fight worthily and with my visor raised. I solidify my vow with this present document, submitted in the presence of 7 witnesses. Aubin Rodier of the Skylark Crest. Yeah, it didn't work out too great for you, did it there, guy? Is this the nest?
Breeding ground. Gotta destroy it if they're to disappear for good.
Alright. We'll do that. That's 2 question marks done in 1 cave. Assuming that that was what I needed from the monster den. Looks like it's darkened, so yeah. Next up is... I should mark the next one on my list, shouldn't I? Let's go... We'll head east. Get that one. Dead horse. Rip. Alright, we can put the sword away. Do some hardcore rock climbing. I'm awful at rock climbing in real life. I should practice it. Come on, man. Come on. That's not the rock, but okay, I guess that works. Can I actually climb out of here? Looks like I can. Maybe. Oh no, I have to jump here. Then here. There we go. All done. Let's get Roach and get moving. Since it's nighttime, I don't need to take the cat off because it actually is helping me see. But when you have cat in the daylight, ugh. Blinding. Alright, moving on to the next spot. The Duchy at Toussaint. We got another nest. I have Igni up on one. Should probably get Quinn, shouldn't I? You're dead. You guys are only level 36. Hey. Just getting battered around.
Taking more breeding ground. Gotta destroy it if they're to
Boom
disappear
this
for
one too.
good.
Don't know how many bombs I have at my disposal, but should be enough. I just picked up a bunch of crap I didn't want. Alright. Anyway, it's another one down. Next we'll head east again. I think Roach is right here. Let's go, horse. That's my horse. My goal is, by the end of my stream today, to finish all of the points of interest in Toussaint. I don't know if that's realistic. I don't know if I'll have it done in an hour and a half. Okay, that's the knight in the middle of here. So I just need to make sure he doesn't die. I should kill the bandits that are attacking him, shouldn't I? Okay, you're dead.
You saved my life. I shall never forget it.
You are welcome, sir. Philibert's orders.
Long you will have to look to fairy tales to find a witcher or knight.
Some half-brains have been wandering around near Mont Crane. They call themselves knights errant, but I call them swill-slurping miscreants. No idea what they're looking for here, no windmills around for them to charge, but those addled ankle-biters dream up mad ideas no normal man would ever contemplate. No matter what they're up to, they're to stop it. The best way to take care of a knight-errant is to cut off his head. If anyone brings me such a head, he can count on a plump pouch of coins. As you know, Philibert Fourfingers makes no idle promises. I can be harsh, but I can also be generous. Philibert. I will take these prizes, thank you. I take that too.
Greetings, living legend.
I am a living legend, thank you. Alright. I'm gonna meditate until morning. My health is low, I'm running out of potions, all that jazz. Next stop is... We'll go to this southern one first, and then loop our way back up around. I wonder if I'm going to come across another hanse. I think I read that there are 3 hanses in Toussaint. I've already taken care of one of them. I have to deal with 2 more. And now that I'm getting notes from Philibert, it makes me think that he's going to be the next one I'm going to come across. Circle me! I love the vocabulary of the people in Toussaint. It's so funny. What is this guy doing? Ow. Some annoying enemies here. That guy just got taken out by his own teammate's arrow. Blood. You're up. Yep. Alright, let me murder. And then you can have your turn after. Alright, something tells me that the thing I'm supposed to loot is down under here. It's probably this chest right here, yeah. Grease-stained notes. And boots that I didn't need. Only a fragment of the notes is legible. The slimmest pickings yet. Haven't even seen a stray mutt on the road for a week. Since that last caravan we robbed, the one carrying a transport of fatback for workers at the quarry, we've had nothing. Zero zip. Luckily, we ate our fill after that, gained a slight paunch to hold us through hard times. But if those times last much longer, we'll have eaten more supplies here than we've looted. And everybody thinks being a bandit's nothing but wine, wenches, and merrymaking. Should have listened to Mama and finished school, or at least started it. Tomorrow we head back to Mont Crane. We'll have to look around for a new spot. The lads are getting bed sores from so much lying around on their bums. Okay, Mont Crane, I guess, is Philibert's hideout. Let me start dropping some of these crappy boots and gloves that I've been grabbing. I say they're crappy even though they're technically better than what I have, but they won't be once I upgrade them to Grandmaster. Hopefully. Theoretically. Alright, and now my next destination is going to be this one right there. And I also need to repair my sword. That was the other thing I needed to do. I'm like, I feel like there was one other thing. Alright, sword. I'm starting to run out of repair kits. Get on. You can do it. My girlfriend is getting a phone call from someone. So I can't see the chat. These guys are level 48. This is going to be harder. It's going to be doable. It crashed. When I checked, my computer didn't have OBS running anymore. Let's hope that doesn't happen again. My computer has been acting up a little bit lately. Anyway, I killed a few bandits. Level 48 guys. Dude with a shield was annoying. Said that he was going to diddle me with my own dingling. To Jacques LaRouge. What the bleeding bum diddles are you still doing there? Think I sent you out on a scenic holiday. Yesterday those winged dung munchers grabbed Gilbert straight off the walls while he was taking his after-supper wee. How many more men am I going to lose through your incompetence, you cabbage-brained cretin? You were supposed to build a ballista as per the instructions I gave you. And kill those flying lizards. If you don't finish the job in the next 2 days, I'm going to stuff you full of sulfur and toss you to the monsters for a snack. Perhaps that way you'll at least somewhat contribute to solving the problem. No regards, Philibert. That's just kind of rude, ain't it? Alright, we're heading north to the next one. Did my stream go down again? No, I'm still up. Alright, up to the next one. Although I am low. I'll just drink a swallow. That should get me back up. Those look like slizzards that I'm about to deal with. Yep. Would be a slizzard. Rip. When you try your best, but you don't succeed. Alright, let's see what treasure he's guarding. Orders on torn parchment. Pavel, take that cat and boy and get him drunk tonight. And I mean slobbering, incoherent, blubbering about how he loves you and all, and spewing all over his boots drunk. He's just a little turd, so it shouldn't take much. Once he's seen pink unicorns, tie him up and stuff him full of deadly nightshade and sulfur, just like you'd stuff a goose before Salmon. They say dragons love virgins, so perhaps one of those winged snakes flying above the Champs Désolés will come pick this cherry. And since you will have seasoned it nicely beforehand, the reptile will gobble it up and keel over. Just be ready, careful when you're putting out the reptile's supper. I've lost enough men already, Philibert. Clearly you were not careful enough because it looks like you got taken. Not him. And this is the... I think that's the kid that they were talking about because he had sulfur on him. Alright. Next up is whatever is inside this building here. All I know is that at some point I'm going to walk into one of these question marks and get attacked by an entire army of frickin' bandits, and that could very well be this one up here.
Lads, charge! Take him for a ride!
Mont Crane Castle? Yeah, this... I think this is it. I need to find a way in. This is the second hanse. What's up, Bob? How you doing? Alright, how do I get inside Mont Crane Castle? Let's see if there's an obvious entrance that I can tell from the map. Yeah, the south. I'm on the exact opposite side. Got it. Understood. Now, can I get down here without dying? Need to slide down the mountain for a minute here. Oh, you're sitting right on my cord, cat. Can you give me this cord, please? It's under your elbow. Give it to me. Thank you. Alright. I'm gonna have to run around Mont Crane Castle to try and find what we're looking for. Mont Crane Castle, the Champ Désolé. I forget what champ means in French, but désolé means sorry. Yeah, I don't remember. Alright.
It's not allowed, that kind of beating feet.
Excuse me, pardon me, coming through. Okay, no backup for you. So I've learned my lesson from my first hanse break-in that I don't need to kill everything. I just need to kill the leader. Ah, crap. That's unfortunate. Alright, how do I get up to where he's hiding? Because there's quite a few bandits here. And if I can avoid fighting them all, I think I would prefer that. I need to get up. How do I get up? There's a ladder here. Can I climb it? Guess not. There's so many enemies here. This is gonna be a long fight.
Pathetic.
Let's hope I can get a few more insta-kills. Just kind of picking away at the crowd. Wow, what hit me there? Why did it do so much damage? Alright, let's get some healing. The shield guy is going to be obnoxious. Oh no! Why am I alive? I don't understand why I keep popping. I guess I think it's an ability I have called Withstand. Is that it? I need to read that when I get a chance. Alright, I'm gonna drink another swallow and another thunderbolt. My sword breaks way too fast. Guess I'll use a couple of these little ones to fix it. Alright. Another one dead. No, now we got the sword guy, or the shield guy. Ow, ow, ow. I'm in danger, I'm in danger, I'm in danger, I'm in danger. Let's get some healing.
Shut up.
God, I hate getting blocked. It's really annoying. Oh, my health. That's not good at all.
Stay together. At least try to.
Ow. Alright, I should equip, I have a potion called White Rafford's Decoction. That should give me some instant healing as well. I only have 2 of them, but it's better than nothing at the moment. Although I need that white honey because my toxicity is high. Woven hour. Pops mold, killer whale, drowner pheromones, white honey. Okay, white honey is gonna make it so that I can take more potions. Hey, nope, don't why'd you dodge into them? Okay, the guy with the pole arm is dead. He was pretty painful. Give me some healing. Instant death on him. Why? Why the weak one do you give me instant death? Why did I just heal fully when I killed him? Ow.
Nahelini's eye.
Nahelini's eye? You're telling me that there's an illusion on that wall there? And now I've got even more things to investigate once I kill everything here. Ow. Ow. Okay. White Rafford's Decoction. Danger again. I'm always in danger. This fight is hard. Ooh. That was a good hit. Okay. You're dead. All these guys are really low. All of them have about 1/3 to 1/4 of their health left at the moment. Let's get... Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ugh. Still not quite done with the fight though. I need to get... Although if I meditate for an hour... I get my potions back. And I fully heal. Looks like a plan to me. Alright, there's a dude still here. Okay, why am I punching you?
Faster! Faster!
The level 48s are no longer skulled. Did I level up in the middle of all this kerfuffle? The guy with the shield isn't here. Did I kill him? Alright, well, I need to go up here, at the very least. Oh, there's a railing in my way. Oh, here's a shield guy, unless it's a different one.
You'll never learn. Damn it.
That attack is definitely the best one to take out people with shields. But my sword keeps breaking so fast. Maybe it's because hitting a shield does that. It could be. Alright, let's use a couple more of these crappy ones. Alright, where is the hanse? Where's the bandit king? Hey. Nope. Go. Bad. Alright, gotta climb this ladder. And this one.
My goodness! How I enjoy a good back punching. You're not complete, man.
Okay. This is the second of the three, like, bandit kings.
Magic! Sorcery of some kind! Yeah!
Too late to surrender.
Alright, what's next?
Magic! Sorcery of some kind!
Hey-ya! I just thought of an interesting, like, fight aspect where a witcher could be fighting somebody in a sword duel, and the person be aware of the fact that they have Quen, and, like, the witcher, if the fight demands a situation, like, if the witcher could allow his Quen to be intentionally depleted so that he can hit him with an attack anyway. Alright, what else can I steal? Why is there a bunch of spoons? Journal worn and bound in worn letter. I am Philibert von Witten, my crest, a rook. My father, the famed Sir Gruber Palecheeks von Witten. Today I was smeared by an insult which only blood can wipe clean. Rage burns my entrails. Writing this is the only way I know to calm the flames. When I am an old man and read these notes, I believe a certain Maximus Nonius Macrinus will be long dead. A pitiful memory. For now, however, he lives. Why do I write about this? A few days ago, I challenged him to a duel, to the death. He had been drooling over my Lucienne, and I could not bear it. He proved to be a better swordsman than I, but that is not the worst. A lost finger is nothing compared to lost honor. Maximus defeated me, yet instead of killing me, he spared my life. Never shall I forget the faces of the men who turned their eyes from me then. I know I shall never know peace until I have dealt with him. A dozen or so blank pages. I have found the journal which I was given by my father several years ago. During the time since I last held it, much has occurred in my life. I have fled Toussaint and sought my fortune in various places, with varied success. The worst, however, is that my hand has yet to grasp Maximus's throat. I know it's only a matter of time. I have decided to return to that hound-botched duchy. We have pitched camp on Mont Crane. I've carefully selected a band of men who will not flee from any task, any foe. The Toussaint, which once forced me to run, will now repay me in full. The highest price, however, shall be paid by Maximus Nonius Macrinus. When I get my hands on him, he will dream of one thing. Death. I've got the harlot's brood. He's lording it up at the Casteldacchia estate. He was given it by that sodden tart Henrietta. Seems Duke Raymond's been dead for a few years. Tomorrow my lads will pay him a visit. I shan't go with them, however. The very thought of having to see his maggoty face again makes me ill. Farewell, Maximus, I have signed your death warrant. I'm delighted. Maximus and all his family now rot. Their stench is a delight to stray mutts. Whenever I close my eyes, I see them perish, see them scream, moan, and grovel. That makes my dinger stand firmer than ever the curviest harlot could. I am at last satisfied. That's fucked. That dude was the one who ordered the death of the ghost that I went and fought and killed. That was one of the first things I encountered in Toussaint, was this guy's ghost. And he was apparently had a bit of a grudge. Knight's Honor is a weird thing in this game. I'm enjoying the trumpet fanfare to a black screen. Oh, there we go. How are there still people alive? I killed them all. I killed every single one of them. You are welcome for me doing all the work for you. Again. Alright. So there were Hanse's reign of terror. Deprived of their strong leader, bandits will now disperse. Okay. So they said that the Helene whatever eye was like over here, right?
Someone placed an illusion here.
What's in here? I'm curious. I can't see shit. Torch? Let's go with the torch first. Amber, elemental essence, and a sword. Can I loot this? Yeah, I can. Verbena and crow's eye. That's not very useful to me at all. Alchemist powder. A power crystal. Interesting. More formula and a note. Oh, but that's not one of those notes I can read. That's just one of those things that says, huh, it's a note. Hidden switch. Something tells me that this is a quest and I'm just doing it. Natural born killers. A study of Garkins. Okay, that leads back up. I didn't get a notice for that book, but I will the next thing I pick up. Moreau's journal, yeah. Alright. September 12th. I've received confirmation Jerome has arrived and is staying at Fort Usar. I am so giddy with anticipation I cannot continue my work, yet I must try to calm myself and see through my plan. September 13th. He arrived quite unexpectedly right after dusk. He has changed a great deal. He is thin, wiry, all covered in scars. He was, of course, furious I brought him here under false pretexts, but what choice did I have? One day he will be a father himself, and then he will understand what drives me. I opened a portal in my study and brought Jerome to my lab. In doing so, I exhausted my activation crystal, but luckily I have a spare. I gave the lad some time to think things over, for I'd rather do all this with his willing participation. Meanwhile, I shall prepare the apparatus, and here's the other book. Garcanes are commonly described as lesser vampires. Do not be misled by this terminology, however, for they are extremely dangerous and devious creatures which men stand no chance of defeating, even when greatly outnumbering the beasts. Garcanes possess a highly developed sense of smell. Once they are on your track, you are as good as dead. They have a special taste for adolescents and children, hence the belief that this vampire seeks out only virgins. There is a grain of truth in that, yet it is not a matter of sexual purity, but the level of blood pollution. The younger and healthier the victim, the tastier a tidbit it makes for a guard king. That's just messed up.
So the Witcher was taken somewhere via portal. Now to activate the portal, see where it drops me.
I guess we're diving through. Oh, I have to activate it with Arden. Alright. Going on an adventure.
I hate portals.
I know, Geralt. I know.
Damn it.
What
Now
now?
what? Oh, Golem. I have Ard, not Quen. Yikes. No, he got rid of it. Ow. Just clobbered over the head with a rock. I can't do heavy attacks while I have my torch out, that's right. Okay, he's dead. That wasn't bad.
That's better. Moro kept Jerome here. Need to look around.
Alright, let's see what we can find. Light some torches. Puffball. Another one. Another brazier. Brazier. I don't know how to pronounce that word. When I say brazier, it makes me think of like a woman's bra. Okay, here's one of them. I extinguished it. There you go. What else we got? Florins. Another diagram. Another one. Got an illusory wall here.
Jerome made a note.
Notes on the back of a diagram. Paralyzing spells worn off, but portal's still inactive, meaning I'm still stuck here. Too bad I left most of my stuff back at Fort Usar. Without my gear, I stand no chance of escaping. Think I'm gonna die in this place. You took my swords, took anything that could be used as a weapon. Even gotta write this letter on the back of a diagram. But before I die, I want to tell you one thing. You're a madman and always have been. A cruel, cold-blooded murderer. I haven't felt anything for you for a long time. Anything but hate. I'm done with you, and I hope you pay for your crimes one day. Jerome.
Jerome was morose. Nice to know the full story.
I don't need that armor. What is... It seems like there's some kind of monster waiting for me here. Alright, what do we got waiting for us here? Speleologist's diary? 5th of Fane. My expedition to the Amel Mountains was a success, but I cannot wait to visit Toussaint. That is a land sculpted for grotto gropers. The Gorgon foothills and the slopes of Mont Crane are places where I shall be able to find dozens of exploration sites. The endless caverns carved out of that volcanic rock will assure me material to study for months to come. 17th. Incredible. I cannot find a single spot fit for study. The matter should be simple, for Tough is usually uninhabited. But all these grottos are either full of monstrosities or have been bought up by copper-pinching wine merchants scheming to fill every cave with their hideous barrels. Blast, I must find a cicerone, a local guide of some sort, who will show me some completely unoccupied cavern. The 20th. A certain Luc Venec, with whom I encountered in San Sebastian, has enticed me with promises of a fabulous cave, you won't regret it, Master Garrick, in which there are no greedy grey porters nor any monsters. Tomorrow we shall set out to the Blesher Forest. But before embarking, I invited my guide to a supper at the Pheasantry. We will be spending several days together, after all, and I'd like to get him know him better. Luke turned out to be a picky gentleman. The chef de cuisine served us veal cutlets in garlic sauce and Jessenese bean soup. Luke, however, asked for pancakes and red wine, making excuses about an inborn distaste for garlic. So he's a vampire. He also didn't touch the silver cutlery, explaining something about an allergy and making use of his own wooden set instead. Despite these oddities, he made for quite interesting company, and we chatted over a bottles to be precise, of wine until late in the night. Something tells me there will soon be much talk of the Vadi Garrick, Luke Venec duo in the world of speleologists. Alright, so he made friends with a vampire. That worked out great, I'm sure, based on the fact that he's a corpse in this cave. What is... Oh. It's two monsters. One of them's a flater, and I don't know what the other one is. Oh, I don't know what that is. Oh, it's a Garcane. Okay. I just read about them. Hey. They're very loud, aren't they? Now I'm in the water. This is just bullshit. Let me get out of the water. Ow. Okay, the Slater's almost dead. Slater is dead. I was worried about dying there, so I was just trying to dodge while do my potions. There we go. Okay, that was a monster den that I just ended up doing. So, I guess that's a good thing that I got that done. Where's the flater corpse? There we go. Alright, let's repair my other sword now, because they all just keep fucking breaking on me. Alright, let's just open up the world map and see what else there is for me to find. Alright, there's another one to the south here. So let's do that one, and then I'll go north, and then work my way up to across these. Find all the diagrams in the set. I don't think I have a, like, waypoint for that one. Hopefully something comes along later in order to find the rest of this set. Might have something to do with when I start doing more of the Moreau story. What are you? A panther? But you're not black. I guess, I don't know if all panthers are black. Meow. Alright, what other prizes we got? Bandit camp, okay. I am casting spells, you're right. And you're getting shot with friendly fire arrows as well. Alright, and you don't have a head. Huh. Another one down. Die. Rip. Alright. Here's the chest that I need. Journal written on sow hide. These people really just made paper out of anything, couldn't they? Day 1. Philibert sent us to collect supplies from the Bassain farm. I stayed with most of the lads in camp as always, and sent a few to go out strike a deal with the steward. Hubert Duray is a reasonable chap, never gave us trouble about taking supplies before, so it seems we're in for an easy job. Not like hunting flying monsters or lying in wait for caravans coming down the road. Day 2. Nikolai and Pablo Gaffey have not returned. Something stinks and it's not my foot wraps. I'm taking charge and leading a group to see what's going on. If those peasants at Bassain have done something to my men, I'll reduce that farm to moldering ashes. Day 3. The farm's been demolished, but no sign of Pablo or Nikolai. We only found 2 hay seeds. I'll take them back to camp for questioning. Both howl like madmen and mumble constantly about some werewolf. They'll cool their heels in a cage for a while, maybe get more talkative. And where the bum blazes are my men? Probably in the werewolf's stomach. If I had to take a wild guess. Alright, we're gonna head north next. Roach, why is this the place that you've chosen? Why can't I get on you? What a waste. If I whistle again, will Roach try coming to me, or is she just gonna stay there? Yeah, she's moving. There we go. Off we go. I guess the good thing about having up this mission that doesn't have an objective is that there are no dots for me to get confused and go chasing after. Wargs and wolves. They'll probably follow me all the way to my next destination. No? Okay. But we got some kind of a wyvern. Don't know exactly what that is. Forktail.
Draconid nest. Need
Oh
to
well,
destroy
I can
it.
destroy the nest already. Yeah, it's a forktail. Why am I punching it? I'm so confused. There we go. That was easy. Alright, I gotta loot the nest now. Alright, next stop. That one was a nice, quick and easy one. I like it when they're quick and easy. Compared to the frickin' hanse. That was a challenge. Alright, next stop. Do 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 do. I'm gonna ride through some monsters. More wolves. Not a problem. Can I run up here? Yeah, I can. Excuse me, wolfies. Don't mind me. Alright, monster den. Alright, what is it? I doubt it's a wolf den. I think these wolves are just unfortunately outside the entrance. I wonder what makes a warg so special and why there's always only one warg and a bunch of wolves. Alright, let's head on down here. Ooh. See what kind of treasures we have waiting for us. I guess it is a wolf den. Alright. I'm going to put cat on just to make it so that we can all see easier. Here's cat. Let's put cat over this one. There we go. Now I can put the torch away, and now I can use my heavy attacks. These guys are a lot easier than the ones that were outside. Alright, let's see what else we got inside this cave. Blood moss, whatever this is, blunt axe, iron ingot. I have now officially picked up so much junk that I am weighed down. Alright, sort by weight. Let's see what I can get rid of. Probably can get rid of these rope ladders. Probably can get rid of some pig hides too. And some deer hides. That gave me 10 pounds just right there, so that's good. That's a werewolf. A woo. Definitely getting stronger. That was a level 38 or 48 werewolf, and I took him out without much trouble at all. Alright, let's see where the treasure is that he was guarding. Nope, that's just mushrooms. Alright, so this is the one that ends the monster den. Giselle Duray's journal. Many pages of the journal are filled, but the last is dirtied and written in a chaotic hand. It is done. Countess de Sacor has bought Bassain Farm, and after so many happy years, we have to leave our comfortable abode. When Hubert received the eviction notice, he flew into such a rage it took a great deal for me to calm him. I explained it was already a miracle we'd been able to live so long among men. I fear Hubert will prove unable to control his transformations while he is in such a state. We've moved into a cave in the Blesher Forest. They allowed us to take a few possessions from the farm. We have a bed, a table, and some candles. Things aren't so bad. The cave is a bit damp, true, and one night in, I can already tell it will play havoc with my joints. Hubert had an attack when he heard me cough. He screamed he would return to the farm and sink his teeth in the Countess. I've a bad feeling. Hubert has disappeared. I'm terrified. Shivers run down my spine. I can taste the blood in my mouth. I fear Hubert has gone off to kill. What will become of us if he loses all control? The remaining pages are torn out, claw marks visible on the back cover. That's unfortunate. So I wonder if I just killed Giselle or Hubert, because it was a couple of werewolves that were living together. I'm going to guess that it was Giselle that I just killed. Alright, and then I can just hop right out here. And that finishes that monster done. Next stop is south. First I gotta climb my way out of here. Alright, I'll take the white honey. Next time I see a blacksmith, I need to repair everything, and then I'm probably just going to buy as many repair kits as I can. Because apparently, all of my Witcher stuff just breaks super quickly. Come on, horse. Alright, fine. If you want to do like that, I'll swim across on my own. Alright, an abandoned site. With a werewolf. I'm gonna guess that this is Hubert. Well, rip Hubert. And now we sit here and meditate. While we wait for everybody to return triumphantly. I have about 2 hours left in my stream.
Wine is better than stew. For stew you have to chew.
There's a haircut dude. I guess I'll go talk to the haircut dude. Why not? See if the Toussaint have any special hairstyles for me.
Hey there, Witcher! Come, we must speak! Sacre bleu, killer style!
I hate you. I hate you already.
Werewolf. Did you kill it?
Mm-hmm.
It murdered folk, devoured sheep, ravaged the farm. Oh, what a relief that's done with. I thank you. If you wish, I shall give you a trim. I just need a moment. My hands are still shaking.
I'd like a new coif. I think I already have shaved on the sides, short on top, and a ponytail. So I think that's all I want.
What's a barber do on a farm like this?
He shears sheep, because sheep are calm, unlikely to scream at him if a lock is out of place, or a color a touch off the desired shade. And here no one threatens to shorten you by a head if you trim a bit too much.
Somebody threatened to do that to you?
To me? No, but, well, one hears things. I found it impossible to work under incessant pressure. When I saw the notice, urgent specialist sheep shearer sort, well, I didn't give it a second thought. And it was pleasant at first, but then that werewolf appeared.
Rip.
Take care now.
I like my fuckboy haircut.
Killer style.
And I hate you. For many reasons why I'm not getting my haircut right there. Let's go loot that
I'll
werewolf.
finally be able to drink in peace.
The eviction notice. This is for Hubert. To Hubert and Giselle Duray. In connection to my recent acquisition of the Bassain farm, I, the undersigned, Countess Defane Baudet de Sacor, do hereby inform Sirs Hubert and Giselle Duray, who currently inhabit said piece of real estate, that they are obliged to vacate the premises within no more than 7 days of receiving this notice. In the case of failure to comply with this warning, the matter will be referred to the appropriate enforcement bodies. This is a legally binding notice and has been prepared in accordance with the Act on the Bassain farm issued by the Beauclair magistrate. Sincerely, Countess Tiffaine Baudet de Sacor. Alright. That's it for this abandoned site. On to the next one. Let's go, Roach.
Yes.
Come on. There we go. Jump again. And we ride off into the fields triumphantly. So let's see how my overall progress is going. Once I've cleared out this area, I'll have the southeast region, the southern region, and then the western region. I'm unsure. I'm thinking that it might take me the rest of this stream and then maybe half of another stream in order to clear out all these points of interest. At the very least, it will not take me nearly as long as it took me to get through all of Skellige's points of interest. Because, hoo boy, those took forever. Alright, hooded woman, what's up?
Leave me alone!
Okay. Sir Christophe Dugarry's diary. My beloved Seraphine has a lover. I'm not going to rend my garments, curse the gods, or swear vengeance. My Seraphine brims with so much life energy, it was inevitable some would spill over into other canals. It is now up to me to cut off those spillways, vanquish my rival, and hope the walls I erect will prove sufficient to satisfy her vitality and give us a life of mutual exuberance. I have already forgiven her. Now I need but meet her beau and remove him from our life. Yesterday I followed Seraphine. They hold their trysts at the olive grove. How romantic. When they met, birds flew over the grove, a whole flock, twittering and chirping, as if celebrating the lover's joy, and as if mocking me cruelly. How symbolic. I can see this romance drain my darling wife. Since she began seeing this, her lover, she has become anemic, eternally pale. She wanders the house at night aimlessly, blindly. She used to be so lively, so radiant, yet now she is listless, apathetic, resigned. I must gather my courage and end their relationship as soon as possible. I, Christophe Dugarry, despise violence. I shall resolve the matter of my wife's lover pragmatically. I have prepared a full sack of Nilfgaardian florins, one so heavy I can barely lift it. I shall wait for my Seraphine to return from the grove to our residence, and then I shall catch him, and make him an offer he cannot refuse. Saint Lebiota, give me strength. Yeah, that didn't work out too well. I'm gonna guess that he was a vampire.
Leave me alone!
I'm gonna guess that you're Seraphine. What's up, Olive Oil? How are you doing? Alright. Let me head south a little bit, because this is kind of like an area, right? So let me head to the east for a moment. Just to check whatever this building is, see if there's a marker here that I can teleport to. Some birds fluttering. What's up? Armor, or dye, I guess. Parchment. Alright, there's a ladder here. Where's this going to lead me to? Bed? Bedroom. On the loft. Okay. Well, that's it. That was uneventful. Alright. I've already marked my next destination, so let's go hit it.
Move it.
You missed my triumphant battle against the second hanse. I did get the bovine defense card. I got that at the end of my last stream. And then I teleported back here. And I've just been working on the question marks.
Oi, Master Witcher, come here, please.
Okie dokie.
Hey, welcome.
You? Okay, you.
Wound doesn't look good. Patch that up quick if I were you, before it starts festering.
If I needed medical advice, I'd have called for a healer. And you look like none such, not even a quack.
And if you wanted a witcher to help you, you should have thought twice about being rude.
Forgive me. The pain's so blasted bad, it's darkened my mood. A foulness has made its lair in the grotto. I barely escaped with my life. I've been eyeing the cave for a storehouse quite some time. Would you look inside?
Do you give me money?
Guess I could have a look. Not for free, though.
Oh wow, I'm not gonna get much. We're gonna go with 169.
A fair offer.
Alright, let's go into the
See
cave.
what I can do. Wait here, and you need to clean that wound. Trust me.
I wonder if he's gonna listen to me. Probably not.
All right, you wear my ring. When
Kill
you
all the
kill me,
monsters feeding in the cave.
that's my thing.
Alright, what do we got? Sounds like speaking more? No, centipede? The centipede. Yeah, he's gonna writhe around. He's so weak. Rip. Gross. Do not like centipedes at all in real life. Alright, looks like we got some more further in. Let's put like cat on to make sure I can see.
Wonder what happened.
Blood-smeared diary. Holy Lebiota must have given me a kindly wink today, or perhaps it was mere chance and circumstance. The important thing is I found a cave that will make a perfect wine cellar. Production's been going wonderfully the last few seasons, and lack of storage space has become a pressing issue. I could have hired men to dig a cellar, but I'd hate to slow work on barreling the grapes, and at any rate, no dugout cellar can match a limestone cavern. The one I found is perfect, spacious, and not at all overly damp, and I came across it thoroughly by accident while strolling among the rocks. My foot slipped into a crevasse, and when I tugged it free, a few stones fell down into it. I listened for a long while before I heard them hit the bottom. I then walked around the entire slope until I finally found an entrance. Tomorrow we will begin turning it into a storehouse and transferring the barrels. Later entry, consisting of hurriedly scrawled entries: monsters in cave, huge centipedes, men barely escaped. We'll try to go again, recover what we can. Must block off all entrances, hope no one else ever stumbles into that accursed cave. Well, I am that man. Alright, let's go kill some more centipedes. I see how many? 2. Alright. I am Billy the Exterminator. Ow. Just lobbing poison at me. That one's gonna do his little roll. One dead. There's the other one. Now this one's gonna do his little whack-a-mole. There we go. Easy peasy. Centipedes really aren't that bad. They're not hard to kill. You just gotta wait for them to finish their little dance. Alright. What else we got in here? Nope, don't care about the pants. I saw a meme the other day when I was just scrolling around that I thought was pretty amusing, where it was like when you're spamming A to loot and then you accidentally light a candle. It was like one of those Drake memes where it's like pressing A to loot objects,
So,
looking
you see
away,
what's amiss in my storehouse?
pressing A
Got
to
that
light
already.
candles.
Ran into a few giant centipedes.
And how am I to prevent them from crawling back in?
Don't know. I kill monsters, don't predict the future.
You needn't be cross, Witcher. You shall get a good price on all my goods. In gratitude. Come back in 2 days' time. You will see the fine storehouse I've made.
I'm off. See you later.
And now he's just gonna be up and fine. Don't worry about his leg.
Rossi, you're all right. You wear my ring.
Alright, we're gonna head north. This is the last one in the northeast section. Then I'm gonna travel down to the abandoned estate and start working my way around along the south.
Go, go.
But we're making good progress. Okay. I love how derpy Roach's legs get when you ride down a steep hill. It's so great. Ah, cat. No, I don't want to kill the rock trolls, but they're rabid. My cat was stretching and got rid of my channel, so now I can't see. Alright, there we go. Ow. Oh, did I just get an instant kill on him? I love the trolls. They're one of my favorite parts of this game. There we go. Letter to Cosmos Surreal. Brother, enough of this hesitation, this fretting, these feelings of guilt. Liam Coronata pays you practically nothing, and you've got a family to feed. So do as I say. Load up a cart with barrels of that new spiced wine, and in the night, quiet as a mouse, haul it away from the estate. Head northwest, and when you cross the stream, you'll find men waiting for you. Give them the barrels. They must be desperate to get this wine, because merely as down payment, they've handed me a pleasantly heavy pouch. Just be careful, because a pair of those vile rock trolls hunt in the Blesher Valley. How'd trolls end up there, you ask? They were imported. For the tourney. For knights to battle, for the crowd's amusement. Thing is, they fled the transport and began slaughtering their way across the land. P.S. Hide the share of the down payment I've sent, because if someone finds you with that kind of coin, they'll start asking questions and our business will end quicker than it began. P.P.S. My advice, bury it in a pile of dung. No one will look there. I mean, you are correct. Oh, that's really far away, so I'm not going to do that right now. Although, I do need to get to a fast travel station, and it's near one of the closest ones. So I guess I will do that. Alright, Roach. Let's see if I can pull you out of this, water.
Come on now. Run, Roach.
Alright. Come on. You can do it. Easy peasy. So that's it for the northwest. I still have to get along the south and then the western edge. And then I can move on to actually focusing on quests. Yawn. I still love how pretty Toussaint is in comparison to the other areas. Although I do really like the aesthetics of Skellige, and if I was to live in one of these areas, I would be very tempted to live near Skellige, because I love the water. Although Skellige seems a little bit more dangerous in Toussaint. All the people in Toussaint just sit here making wine and get drunk all day. Alright, need to find a manure pile. Well, you'd think that it would be in the stable. Doesn't look like it.
To send a witcher against the beast. It's as if one sought to treat the clap with crabs.
Where is there gonna be just a giant pile of manure sitting around? Is that it right there?
That stench.
Wow. Alright, that works. Alright. On to the fast travel station. You got a bard.
Growls like an angry wolf.
That Gwent will be the end of me.
Gwent is not the end of anybody. Gwent is life. Alright, we're gonna go to the Casteldaka abandoned estate and get that one to the east, and then we'll hop across the water, grab that one, and then hop across some more water and start working our way along this coast. Yep, that's the plan. I've got one cat sleeping against my side here, and then there's another cat crouched and falling asleep over on the windowsill. They're both very cute. Although the one on the windowsill is a complete troublemaker. Alright. What was that noise? It sounded like a dragon. Oh, those are centipedes. I don't. If I'm not being paid to deal with it, I'm not gonna deal with it. Na, 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 na. Although I'm not getting paid to deal with this person in distress either, but here we are. Just punch him in the face. No, he's got a shield. You mother. That's gonna blow up. Ha! Rip, rip, and rip. One down. Ow. I'm getting double teamed and I don't appreciate it. That dude is just fully impaled on that spike right now. What a way to go. There's more than one. You want me to tell you my sins? Because recant means to repeat the sins that I have done. I don't think you want me to go through all of my sins, because we'd be here for a while. Alright, person in distress. Is it just somebody sitting in a cage?
Witcher, save me!
I'm guessing I have to kill this bandit in the back. No, okay, there is a cave. So I need to go through the cave and find the leader who's gonna have the cave. Got it. Lads, what lad? I see one person in the cave. You don't have the key I'm looking for, though. Do you?
Stench.
Shan't take long. You are correct. Although, not sure it's what you expected. Alright, moving on. Darkness.
I am life, I am death.
You are death. I just got an insta-kill on him. I doubt that this has got the key either, because he seemed no different from the other punks. How far up am I going to have to go to find this key? Apparently, there is no key up here. Perhaps one of the bandits that I killed by the gate. Oh, what's this? Cage key. Ernest Scrawler's journal. Ding my dong, today we drink to the last drop, or till we drop. Four Fingers had us pitch camp near Dellenfer Pass, and to keep from going daffy with boredom, we set out a little reconnaissance mission and happened across a merchant caravan. Sadly, we got a bit carried away. Instead of gagging and hog-tying them, the lads sharpened some stakes and stuck the fat feckers on them. That was terribly exhausting work, but we had good fun doing it, and no cleft kisser can take that away. There was one skinny snipe amongst them, but we left him for later. What matters is, their wagons were packed full of quality wine just begging to be guzzled. Naturally, we established watches, so not everyone would get sloshed at once, and as is only common sense. My fool of a papa used to say, "Sonny, the most important thing in life's to do your job. Do that, you'll be happy." That feeble pate was carpenter. No tart twiddling idea what he liked about smacking at wood, but bombach him anyways. Geezer's been pushing daisies for ages now. And if he were alive, I'd write him a letter like this. "Papa, I like my work a whole lot, and thanks for teaching me to read and write, because now I can let you know I give absolutely zero fecks about your advice."
You saved my life. I thank you. Should you need something, find me at the cockatrice.
Okie dokie. Alright. That one's taken care of. Now we need to get across the water somehow. I'm not even going to bring Roach because I know that Roach is just going to be useless for getting across the water. I don't see any boats that I can take. I can probably put my torch away now that I'm outside in daylight, although not for long. Alright, I see a lizard. The water is at that uncomfortable part where I move slowly and can't swim. I hate it. I hate it so much. Alright, let me meditate until daytime because I don't want to deal with nighttime if I don't have to. I don't know. Maybe I can avoid killing the slizzard for now. If I just head immediately off in this direction. Alright, next point of interest is coming in range now. Looks like drowners? Ow. They're just getting little hits on me. They don't do that much damage. What is up, my dudes? Oh, I think I got an insta-kill on that one. Unfortunate for you. Orders on stained paper. Timon, hold off on fishing out the cargo. One of you drowning is enough. I've sent Go and Do to you. Before those lads joined our hanse, they were pearl divers in a penal colony in Gamera. They'll have an easier time bringing up the chests. Once you get the goods, return to the Caraberta Woods. There you'll join Amaric Tapeworm's crew. Together you're to pick those academics' camps clean. Tents, pallets, food supplies, you're to take it all to Montcrane. We could do with a bit of comfort at the Castel Gropians Academy's expense. Try not to sink any more boats. Filbert. Waiting for Go and Do. Search the sunken boat. Alright. That's right over here, and that's in the direction I need to go. So, let's go. Let's dive right in, why don't we? There are a lot of drowners in here. Oh, I don't have my crossbow equipped, that's... Nice, got that one barely in time. Two more. You. Easy peasy. Alright, let's see if we can see the red chest from up here. I see red right there. Supplies invoice. Invoice of receipt for the below listed equipment delivered to the Imperial Academy at Castle Gropian Archaeological Expedition led by Professor Knoll. Lame. Acknowledge receipt of above mentioned equipment. Professor Knoll Ivor, signature person materially responsible. Luca Apfran, Junior Quartermaster Clerk, Chancellery of the Imperial Academy at Castle Gropian. Okay, that's interesting, I suppose. Alright, we're moving on to the next one. We've got these four up in this corner and then this one to the south, and then we'll follow along to the south, swoop along the edge of this lake, and then work our way north from there. Making good progress. Much faster than I was at Skellige. And that's all that matters. Skellige was so slow. So many smuggler caches in the water. It took fucking forever. Alright, to the Caraberta Woods. I don't know where the last hanse is. Hopefully I don't need to deal with it soon. Alright, we got a bandit camp. What is up, my fellow bandits?
That's right.
Nein! Would sniff us fast!
Alright, I'm gonna finally repair this sword because I've been sitting here. Where's my repair kits? Oh, they're right here. We'll go with the master one since I've been using it a lot.
Damn.
I like this dude is stuck in the bush over there. Just trying to run at me so desperately. This goes to show that no matter how nice the game is, pathfinding is still a piece of shit. Alright, there you go. Professor Noel Evor's journal. And then another book. 3 books. Ugh, I'm going to sit here reading forever. Journal has been kept chaotically, full of stains, blots, and incomprehensible scribblings, and the entries are not dated. Every day, I regret what I said then. How could I have been so foolish? Why did I not agree to become her assistant? Fie upon you, base ambition. Oh, Isabel, forgive me. Enough inaction. I'm off to Beauclair. If I find you alive, Isabel, I will fall to my knees and plead forgiveness. And if you're gone, enough of this wallowing in self-pity, time to get to work. I have chosen the most talented and hard-working of my students, and for my assistant I have named my most clever adjunct, Philip Barut. The Academy Chancellery has accepted the plan for our expedition. We need but to collect our equipment, then hit the road. Unbelievable. Philip had the audacity to point out to me that eating egg salad sandwiches while traveling in a closed carriage is poor manners. What arrogance. And to think I prized him above all my adjuncts. I could not have imagined a worse start to our 8-week journey. A few pages are stuck together by some sticky substance. Mayonnaise. We have arrived. I fear entering these ruins. I fear what I shall find there. I think I lack the strength to face the truth. That impertinent upstart Philip Barut is driving me completely mad. He's accused me of idleness and indecision. How dare he hurl such insults in the presence of the other members of our expedition? He does not understand who my beloved Isabel was, who she is to me. I do not wish to. I cannot face the truth. I'm off, alone at the moment, for I do not wish them to see me when I find. I will begin by searching the ruins of the temple abutting the river. Lara Doran and Creganan of Lod. Love knows no bounds, the saying claims. History knows no better proof of this adage than the romance between Lara Doran and Creganan of Lod. She, a powerful elven sage, bearer of the elder blood, promised to the great Avalach. He, a human mage of great talent and humble birth. She, able to live centuries, if not millennia. He, likely to live no more than 70 years and 10, like each of us. They should have hated each other, scorned each other. Instead, they burned for one another with powerful love. Heedless to the war raging around them, to the condemnations and curses raining down on them from all sides, they led a humble and happy life. Soon Lara was with child. A babe born of Lara and Creganan might have joined the best of both races, united them at long last. Alas, this was not to be. Humans considered Creganan a traitor and a renegade. They demanded he abandon Lara, and when he refused, they decided to murder them both. Creganan died while Lara, still heavy with child, escaped with her life. She ran to Tredigor to beg succor and support from Sero, Queen of Redania. What then came to pass? Here elven and human sources diverge, presenting 2 irreconcilable versions. According to the chroniclers of the Unshade, her pleas did not soften the stony Dwan hearts, the hearts of merciless and cruel humans. When Lara, pleading for mercy, if not her, then at least for her child, clutched on to the door of the royal carriage, the queen ordered her maimer to strike with his sword and cut off her fingers. That night, crushed by a fierce frost, Lara breathed her last sigh on a hill in the woods, giving birth to a daughter whom she protected with the fading embers of her own warmth. Human legends, however, have Sero saying, "Ask not me for grace, ask instead those whom you have harmed with your magic." Brave you were when you wrought those foul deeds, brave be you now when the pursuit of justice nears. Your sins are not in my power to forgive. In reply, Lara said, my doom is at hand, but yours, queen, is also nigh. Remember Lara Doran in that terrible hour, queen. Remember her death and her curse. And know that my curse will hound you and your seed. To the 10th generation will it damn your line. Wherein lies the truth cannot be said. Both versions are surely false, for both seek to blacken their enemy. Sad is Lara's end. The hate between races which Cregadon wished so badly to end is now so strong that its darkness has forever obscured the truth of her fate. Last one. The so-called giant centipedes, or my only comfort in exile. Dearly have I paid for my wrongs, being exiled from the beautiful deserts and steppes of Ophir to this hideous green country where all the scents and flavors are so intense they make me sick, fills my heart with sorrow and regret. My only comfort seems to be a small colony of scolopendros, or more scientifically speaking, scolopendromorphs, here referred to as giant centipedes, living in the vicinity of my hut. These wonderful creatures, what? The sight of which reminds me of home, have most likely chosen this area to settle in because of the presence of shale mars, whose droppings constitute the food of smaller animals, which in turn are consumed by scolopendros. Sometimes I sneak up on them when they are feeding and admire their hooked limbs, mandibles so sturdy they seem to be made of iron, and chitinous thoraces shiny enough to let one gaze upon one's reflection. What? Why would you admire giant centipedes? What is wrong with you? Disgusting. Alright, what's the fastest route here? There really is no fastest route, so I'll go this one, then that one, and then that one, then, yeah. I'm enjoying this music here. I don't know if I've heard this one before, this track. I hear wolves. What is this? No items in inventory that can be placed here. Alright. But it does look like my point of interest isn't necessarily in these ruins. I might be able to just run around them. But it could also be underground, blocked by whatever is in that ruin. No, it looks like it's up here.
Medallion's humming.
Place of power.
Place of power. It's gotta be.
Right. I need to get inside somehow. Alright, if I come down here and follow this around. This is pretty. I like this. Alright, there's an entrance right here. Thank you for the power. Alright, next stop is southeast. You can do it, Garrett. I believe in your parkour skills. Actually, no, I have very little faith in your parkour skills, I'm going to be totally honest with you. What is this? Is that a boar? It sounded like a boar, but it's not chasing after me, so I guess we're not going to find out. Alright, next exciting discovery. Those Garcanes? Can't save my game. Why can't I save my game? Thank you. Alright, I'm pretty sure I got some Garcanes here. Well, later. But that one on the right is a Garcane. Instant death. Okay, the 2 flaters are dead, so all that's left is the Gar cannon. Guys. Fuck. Just hold still and let me kill you. Ow. Ah, shit. I'm in danger. That worked out. Is he gonna die of bleeding damage? Yeah, he is. That one was kind of tough. I don't like when they jump up and you have to dodge just in time. I've already... Why does he have more than one copy of his journal? Alright. Don't have to read that again. We're gonna head to this north one, and then we're gonna head south. I'll call for Roach after I get out of this, Ah, crap. What kind of monsters do we have to deal with now? Arachnomorphs? Ew. Let me get on the horse. Don't make me fight the boar. Ow. Let's see what's next. I don't like this area so much. I prefer the vineyards. Also, why were there vampires just chilling out in the middle of the day? Isn't that, like a problem?
Some evils afoot in that cave.
Why are there so many wine merchants that are trying to
It swallowed Phil and whole.
put their caves or their wine cellars
there,
in
sir.
monster-infested
I guess
caves?
those swords on your back aren't there as festoons. Maybe you could help me.
Maybe. Depends.
Well, there's a cave that to my mind would be splendid for aging wine. Not over dry and none too moist.
But
Well, damn thing's full of noise. The arse-clenching sort. Clinkety, bangety, knockety kind. Sent McClarkin to sea been 2 days, and he's not back. I reckon it's ought to do with the elven ruins. Blah. That about the cave. So, lend us a hand, will you?
Pay
could
me
help,
money.
provided you can pay.
Oh, this guy's gonna pay me more. Let's go with 233.
Agreed.
Fine. I'll have a...
Alright. Vintner's contract. Cleaning those hard-to-reach places.
Empty dead, sweet man.
Alright, let's get a little save before we hop into this dark cavern. Kill the monsters which have infested the grotto. Where's my cat? There we go. Gargoyle. Ow. Ow. He's already half dead. Now he is dead. No. Accidentally picking up armor. Why are they so heavy? Okay, I can drop this mace too. That'll give me some more room. Let me take another swallow, because we got another gargoyle. Give me some healing there, friendo. Or are you just gonna stand there? There we go. Well, that was pretty straightforward, wasn't it? Just 2 gargoyles. That's it. Let's see what else there is down here. That looks like a vein. Gold nuggets. There's a chest here too. With armor that I didn't mean to pick up. I can't even wear it. else I find in here? Blood moss, mushrooms, veins, silver. No, don't worry about it. That's fine. I just appreciate anybody who stops by. I've mostly just been clearing out more of these crappy contracts. Alright, so what do we got here? Not a wall. I don't need to run into the wall. Alright, drink that. And this dude.
Is it?
It is all
now. Did you manage it?
Yeah, all taken care of.
Ha! And 4 cold witches lay about some freeloaders? Bollocks! Storehouse will be
Geralt's so
ready
proud
in
of
2
himself.
days at most. And here on in, you've cut rate prices on all my goods.
Not from around here, are you?
Nay, from Povis we are. Wandered south for the climb afore the First War. Chills up north were giving me wifey lumbago.
So long.
Nice. Which region is my favorite so far? Depends on what constitutes my favorite. In terms of pure aesthetics, I like Skellige. Because I'm a sucker for water. In terms of getting around, Toussaint's pretty easy to get around because I had troubles with hills and mountains in Velen and in Skellige. There was quite a massive variety in Velen too, but I would say, yeah, in terms of aesthetics, Skellige. In terms of overall, probably Toussaint. That's probably what I would go with. Although I did like the area... I'm going the wrong way. It's big brain. I did like the area in the northeast of Velen where the wedding was. That area was cool too. Bear or boar? Either way, I'm not dealing with it. Alright, Roach, can you do it?
Whoa there, Roach.
Come on, do a little jump.
Hey-ya.
Come on, you can do it. You can get up there. Yeah! Good horse. Which one's your favorite? I got rid of my White Rafford's decoction, didn't I? Alright. Oh, that's a foglet. Unfortunate. Multiple foglets. How many are there? 3?
I like that trigger.
1 down. 2 down. There's still 1 left alive. There we go. Smiggle Circus's notes. I've lost him, my dearest. Someone has stolen him, my darling, my treasure, my spoon. That creature from the Caroberta woods must have been it. All the help says the town's abuzz with talk about missing spoons. For much time now, indeed, since this creature has stolen cutlery from all Beauclair, and has not yet been caught by our valiant guard, it means it must be clever, tricky even. And anyone clever can be swayed by arguments, especially financial ones. So I asked my jeweler, Mathenberg, to make me a spoon out of pure gold, which I shall take to the Caroberta woods, to find that monster and propose a trade, a spoon of gold for my most precious spoon. Alright. Although, I'm pretty sure Philibert had a ton of spoons in his chest. So was he the one stealing the spoons? I don't know what the deal is with spoons. Alright. I'm off. Roach, come here. Or just sit there while I go get you. Dumb horse. Alright, I think I need to drink another swallow. Do 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 do. I do like how colorful Toussaint is. It's very vibrant compared to the other areas. Wow, I've been halted by a bush. Toussaint. Yeah, I agree. I agree with all that. Velen was bland, Toussaint's colorful, and Skellige is really cool, but getting around is such a pain in the ass with all the water. I also do not like how boats... Oh, wait, shit. I was trying to turn it down. I'm turning it up accidentally. How the boats in Skellige stay where you left them. And so I ended up with like 4 boats in one port and then like no boats in the other ports. It's like, come on, man. Why gotta do this to me? I need to focus on the centipedes. Whack-a-mole. Okay, you're dead. That's roach, not a centipede. Was that a corpse that just went like flying? Where are you going? Dang it. Rip you, gross fucks.
Giant centipede spawning ground.
Love letter from Bella de Guns. My darling Jocelyn, I trust this letter finds you in good health. You are aware, for how could you not be, of the wild passion I feel for you, and how overwhelmingly I long for you to become my husband. Yet since we are to stand together at the marital altar, surely you also understand I need to garb myself appropriately, to prepare a wardrobe befitting such a moment. I already have an organdy dress, but no slippers. I've heard the latest rage in the Empire are slippers made of giant centipede hide. So I ask you, my darling love, to hunt such a beast for me. Or 2. To be sure the shoemaker doesn't run out of material. Bella de Guns. Yep. How'd that work out for you, Bella? But thankfully, I finished all of Skellige. Look at this crap. All of those frickin' smuggler caches in the entire region. I did them all, and I hate myself for it. Ah, crap. My life is just one moment of agony after the next. Alright, I should take roach, shouldn't I? Alright. Why is it so foggy here all of a sudden? I thought the weather in Toussaint was always... It even says clear. It's not clear. I'm being lied to. Alright, don't. I let go for 1 second and immediately it, like, U-turned me. Alright, let's see what we got. Hidden treasure. Bandits. Okay. Oh, these guys are weak. Finish it. Whoa! That was a clean cut. Let's read this. Orders from Greybill Peregrine. Oh, that's probably the last dude I need to deal with. Take out that dingling quail. The bumhole peeping weed yankers trying to get us killed. That caravan was armed to the teeth this time. He tipped off his black-plated buds at the embassy, I'm sure of it. We still slaughtered the lot of them, of course, but lost a few good lads of our own. Since quail means to diddle our derriers, let's diddle quail. Grab him, scorch his heels, and find out where he's hid his share of the previous raid. He can't possibly have lost all of it playing Gwent. Once you've got that, time for him to dance to Grim Fandango. Search the workshop and find the chest with the loot. False teeth, you. Alright, it's gotta be here somewhere, right? It's locked. Okay, there was another door. Back a bit. Yeah, don't look forward to it. It's not worth it. The stuff that you get from all of the smuggler caches, none of it's really worth it. You just get a bunch of crappy armor. No, there's a right there. All done with that. On to the next spot. But I don't know why I decided it was a good idea to try and like do every single point of interest, but I started it and then I couldn't like give up on it partway. It's foggy because of the main quest. Okay. I have been derelict in my main quest line because I always tend to save that for last. I tend to do the points of interest first, then the contracts and the treasure hunts, and then the secondary quests, and then I'll do the main quest when I have no other options. Got more centipedes to do. How many centipedes am I dealing with here? 2 or 3? Ah, crap. I like how he finally pops up so that I can attack him and he just smacks me away. Alright, one dead. Oh, there's another one over there. Now I gotta repair my armor too. I need to focus on this dude. Nope. Ow. Okay, that one's dead. One left. Playing whack-a-mole again. There we go. Taken care of. I still don't understand why Geralt just like sits there and he kills the monsters and he just sits there and waits for everybody to return. Like, why? Do they not question the fact that he's sitting there? I enjoyed that quick flash frame of his stomach. Well, it's sunny now, at least. So I guess I guess it's not because of the quest.
Lipiota! We're saved! My hero.
No hero, just a witcher. Slaying monsters is my job.
The camera angle staring off into the sky.
My. Oh!
What an interesting
Run this
person.
vineyard all by our lonesome?
Oh, no. My father's the vintner. Oh, an excellent one, too. I merely help out.
So where's your father?
in the hospital after he was wounded by those monsters. But he gets better by the day.
Take care.
Please, do stop in if you're ever around.
I probably never will. Let's be honest here. Alright, next stop is going to be this one. We're going to work our way along the southern edge of the bay. And then, just today, I'll have done everything here and all the way down to here. And then all I'll have left to do is up here. And I have about an hour left in my stream, so we'll see how far I can get. But at the pace I'm going, it looks like next stream I'm definitely going to be able to focus on questing. Which is good because I like doing quests more than I enjoy doing these points of interest. Excuse me, man. Pardon me.
Come on now.
You wish that you did that too, because clearing the regions and going through other quests. Sounds way. I guess I'm confused by the order of that. Clearing all the regions by themselves. I guess I'm a little confused about the order, the wording of that. But yeah. Still, it's taking forever. I think I've put like 120 hours in this game so far. I mean, this is, I can do the math. This is stream number 39, and I've spent an average of 3 hours per stream. So what's 3 times 39? 3 times 9 is 27. Plus 30. Or times...
Faster.
Okay, can you get up the hill, man? 3 times 30 is 90. 90 plus 27. I swear to God, Roach. I hate you. 90 plus 27. 117 hours. I've spent an absurd amount of time playing this game.
Move it.
I'm excited to put an end to it. I've enjoyed it, but I'm definitely excited to start playing new games.
What now? What now?
What now? You're gonna die. It's kind of a given. I still get excited with those execution kills. They're not as satisfying as Shadow of War. Shadow of War has some very satisfying executions. Crowns, wine, formula, ooze. Why does he keep bringing up the gardener journal? I've already got it. Here. I'll read it next time it pops up. I've already read it, but I'll bring it up and maybe that'll stop it from spamming it at me. Let me meditate for an hour just to get my potions back and to get some healing. Oh, you finished all the quests and contracts. I see, okay, yeah. And then all you have left is do the points of interest, which means you can't get distracted like I do along the way doing quests. Yeah, I definitely enjoy the distractions along the way. Makes it much more feel like there's been some more substance accomplished. Because I know the most boring parts of my streaming of like my entire playthrough of The Witcher 3 is when I'm sitting here doing these. This is the most boring part of my streaming because I'm not really doing that much. Okay, journal. I can't click it. I'm clicking the right stick. Ah, shit. Alright. Maybe I can just jump up here. And then jump. Nope. How about here? That works.
Magic. Replace it.
Easy peasy. Alright, next one. I am happy with my progress today, though. I was afraid that it was going to be a lot slower than what it is. I wonder how long it's going to take me to finish the quests once I get started on them. I don't know a whole lot. I had one person I talked to in streams before talking to me about how long the expansions were, and he made it sound like they were going to take me forever. I'm clicking journal, I'm clicking the journal. It just every time I get a notification, this journal pops up. Rip.
Thank you for saving my enchained nightly bond.
You're welcome.
It is right and fitting.
Alright, we got one more up here.
Duquesa summoned, and you came.
Alright, I don't know what this next one is. Ratatouille. Orders on dirty parchment. Lads, some knight errants wandering our turf. Bad enough Quail set his Nilfgaardian boyfriends after us. Now we've got this idiot to deal with. But don't get too elaborate about it. No raping or impaling or eye gouging or whatnot. Cut off his head and get out. The next area looks like it's in a guarded circle, which means it could be the hanse.
Damn it.
Why are you swearing? Those are bar guests. Doesn't look like the hanse. It looks like a ruin. Are you guys relieving? Okay, works for me. Now how do I get up here? Hidden treasure. Big wide open area. I'm definitely not going to get attacked here at all. Perfume laced journal. Fragment of a journal laced with perfume smelling of bergamot, jasmine, and cedar. 29th. Finally, I have found a solution. For the Imperial Dramatic Academy examinations, I shall reenact Elsa de Longpre's most famous role, her final performance, the one where she died on stage. The most perfect actorly act that has ever been acted. Then they will be forced to advance me. This role is too difficult. My teacher is still not pleased. Perhaps I simply lack the talent. It is hard to measure up to Elsa's legend. Yes, now I know what I was missing. I must feel the role, recreate the entire evening at the amphitheater. With candles, wine, the works, just like Elsa once did. The aura of that place might provide the help I need. They say Elsa's spent nearly her entire life there. Folk claim the amphitheater's haunted, and that is why no more plays are performed there. Apparently, everyone who has tried to act out Elsa's scene on that amphitheater stage has died in mysterious circumstances. Old wives' tales. Even if it is haunted, I believe Elsa's spirit will give me its blessing. Tonight I set out. I have prepared candles and acquired 2 bottles of the very same wine Elsa drank right before her death. I will rehearse and rehearse and rehearse, until at last I feel, I believe, indeed, I am Elsa. Fragment of a script highlighted in red ink. The day now dies. It collapses into itself, as does my soul. Darkness, like a stifling vapor, shall soon swallow me. No, now I am at last ready to renew the memory of ghosts in my heart. I shall light the candles. Let the first flicker for the lad, a mere child, who was smitten and perished on the field of battle at high noon without a murmur. Let now the second flicker for he who wished to fetch me a jewel from the bottom of the well, and never surfaced to see the light of this world again. Let the third flicker for the husband, handsome as a statue, cold as a stone, who left me alone and in darkness departed. Anonymously he died, in the woods he perished. Let the fourth flicker for he who loved so beautifully, so heatedly delighted, and in this fire was consumed. Let the fifth fire for you, my beloved, my faithful companion, my hapless husband, racked by disease. You lie on the earth most shallowly of all. All candles now flicker. So lovely, so white. Men, boys, husbands, mine all, I love you to the last. Now behold the wine, I drink it, and with it sanctify your memory. You got the book about the journal ones. Hopefully it goes away soon. Played any other games on my channel besides... This is my second game.
Enacted the marked scene, looks like, and expired.
So my...
Killer. Wonder what'll happen if I reenact the scene.
My intention when I started streaming was I wanted to show people all the different kinds of games that are out there. First game I played was Subnautica, and that one only took me 10 streams. And then when I was playing Subnautica, one of the first people that I was talking to in chat was like, hey, you should play The Witcher. Wrong. I don't know what I'm hearing, but apparently I lit them in the wrong order. Oh, wait, okay.
Need to backtrack along her prints, then light the candles in the same order she did.
Okay. Backtracking, 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 backtracking. Backtracking, backtracking. Okay, she started with this one. 1, 2... I've decided that after I finish The Witcher, the next game I'm going to play is one that my niece has requested that I play, which is We Happy Few. And it's a game I've been meaning to play for a long time as well.
Ready. Now to drink.
Finish the scene by drinking wine. Alright, is the wine a quest item? Drink. Woo. Phantom of the Amphitheater. Ooh, she's a little tough. Summon skeletons? At least they die in one hit. Alright, one more hit and she's dead. There we go. Easy peasy. Ornate necklace with a key-shaped pendant.
Could be around here somewhere.
I mean, this would be my guess right here. Or, yeah. More on a runestone, dust-covered journal. Bob, why are you sniffing the back of my computer? What are you doing, man? If you pull my webcam down, I'm going to end your life. I'm just warning you right now. Journal is falling apart from age. Only a few entries can be deciphered. 16th day. We've only a few days left before the premiere. They say even Duke Roger and his favorite, Countess de Stacher, will be in attendance. This shall be my magnum opus. I feel no stage fright or nervousness about my upcoming performance, but I am terrified by her, Annika. She turns Chardonnay red with jealousy as soon as we step on stage together. Is it my fault that the provincial actress, an elf to boot, is not as talented as I? Does she truly expect... Illegible fragment. 24th day. Her hatred is near palpable. I'm terrified. I spoke to the director about this, but I think he did not take me seriously. He's too absorbed in the premiere, which is approaching rapidly. Day 29. Annika has been rooting around in my things. She read this journal. I caught her red-handed sitting in my room. I'm horrified by how I reacted. I exploded, naturally, screamed at her. At first, but a single look from her froze that scream in my throat with fear. I must take all my most valuable possessions and hide them in the amphitheater. I shall now wear the key to my chest on my person at all times, hanging from this necklace the jeweler made for me. Rest of the page is disintegrated. The 33rd day of the month of Lammas. It gets worse and worse. I fear she wishes to kill me. I feel an itch in my back. Presaging her dagger, or perhaps this itch in my throat. Is that her as well? Shall it be poison then? Very theatrical of her. Either way, gods I swear, if that despicable creature does anything to hurt me, I shall turn this amphitheater into an earthly hellscape. I've played all of the BioShock games. I played 1, 2, and 3. BioShock 1 was one of the first games I had on the Xbox 360. I played BioShock 2 as well. And then I played Infinite recently. I think I played it 2 years ago now. So another thing in my shtick about gaming in general is that I'm trying to beat as many different games as I can. And I started tracking all the games that I've beaten starting in 2013. And I'm currently sitting at about 550 games, give or take. BioShock's definitely in that group of games. Alright. I have to go to the bathroom real quick. And I gotta stop my cat from attacking my computer, so I think I gotta feed him. I'll be back in about... 200 games is still a lot. Like, don't sell yourself short. That's still pretty good. That's a lot more than a lot of people out there. Because there's a lot of people out there who just play the same games over and over again. Which, I get it. If that's something that you enjoy doing, go for it. But what drives me mad is when some streamers will go to you and say, oh, there's no good games out there for me to play. I'm like... I have more games on my list to play than I will probably ever get to in my entire actual life. I have an entire spreadsheet of all the games that I want to play, what systems they're for, blah, blah, blah. ones that I can buy off Steam or an Epic, or ones that I can emulate, or games that I just have to buy physical copies of. I try to support the game developers when I can, but I do end up having to emulate a few games. Mostly old console games, like NES ones, because going through the trouble of finding the NES cartridges is a pain. The resolution's bad on modern TVs. Alright, so what do we got here? This is another Vintner contract, isn't it?
You, sir, are a witcher. The very one the Duchessa summoned.
Guilty as charged. And you gotta be someone who wants something from me.
It's like you read my mind. You see, those caves are like cellars the gods carved out for their own stores. Spacious, dry.
Just some monster lives inside them.
A soothsayer. Gods be kelted, a soothsayer. So, will you help?
As long as you pay me
might
money.
Not. Depends on whether we can agree on a fee.
Let's go with 233.
Good. Yes, so be it.
Works for me.
Sure, I'll see to it. For the sizable reward I foresee you giving me.
Yeah, I guess one of my biggest pet peeves are the people who's like, oh, there's no good games out there. There's so many games. One of the other things that I'm trying to do is, I'm doing two of them right now. I'm doing, I call it an alphabet challenge, where I try to beat a game for each letter of the alphabet. And one of the challenges is more like franchise, like full AAA games, and the other one's more small indie games. You're gonna make some suggestions for games that would be cool for my streams. Let's see. I have not played Prey. It's on my list. I own Ori and the Blind Forest, and I was planning on playing it on stream at some point. Call of Cthulhu, I might own already, but I might not. Alien Isolation, I've seen people play. I don't think I have it on my list of games to play. But it's a horror game. I've played some horror games, so I probably will end up playing it because I've heard it's good. Both Oxenfree and Inside I have already played. Oxenfree, that's the one with a weird, like, island and the triangles in the sky and people dying but not dying. It was really weird. And then Inside I actually played in June? I think it was in June. I played it with my niece. She really enjoyed, without going into too many spoilers, she really enjoyed the meatball part of the game. But of the ones on that list, Ori and the Blind Forest is one that I have seen, and I have planned that this would probably be a good game for me to play on stream. Why did I feel like I needed to repair something? Oh no, I needed to repair my health. That's what I was thinking. All right, this looks like a Shalmar. Great. Alright, Shalmar. Do me a favor and yeet yourself into a wall or something. I guess he did what I asked. Just took me along with him. Oh, I should probably put my torch away if I want to do heavy attack, shouldn't I? Ow. He's really weak, though. There we go. God, I hate the screechy noises of the Shalmars. I felt my phone vibrate, but I don't. Oh, there it is. Alright. Yeah. Inside was good. I liked Inside. Turn to contract giver. The games that I'm playing off stream, just personally, because when I'm not streaming, I'm also kind of just playing games on my own. I don't know why my dots are telling me to run that way, because they're clearly lying to me. But I'm playing nothing too exciting right now. I'm playing Phantasmagoria, which is not Phasmophobia, which is the new game that I'm seeing people play, that horror game. It's Phantasmagoria is a like 1995 Sierra point-and-click adventure.
Problem solved. Shaelmar that lived in the cave won't pester you anymore.
Superb! I've gained a warehouse, and you've gained my gratitude.
And 233 gold.
See you later.
So I'm playing Phantasmagoria for 1. Why did my screen go dark there? And then I'm playing Just Cause 2, which is glitching a bit for me. It keeps crashing on me, so it's been a little bit of a frustrating exercise. And then I'm playing, I just started today, Quest 64. So I was mentioning how I was doing a letter challenge, that's right. So I have 2 challenges. One of them's for more AAA titles. That's what Just Cause is, so that's J for it. For A, I did like Assassin's Creed 3, and then B, I did Banner Saga 1, and then D was Dark Souls 1. Ugh, I hate harpies. Ori is like I don't know if I've ever actually seen gameplay of Ori and the Blind Forest. Is it not like a platformer game? Kind of like Celeste or Hollow Knight, I guess, which I haven't played either of those games either, to be honest with you, and I've been planning to. There we go. So I need to figure out how to get onto the roof, right? Looks like I can get... I mean, for me, Dark Souls was super frustrating when the first, like, 3 times I tried playing it, I never got very far. But eventually, I think I could just jump up there, can't I? But I did end up actually really enjoying it when I finally, like, dug down and finished
got
it.
their nest here.
Samuel Eld's notes. Alright, let's destroy this first before more harpies come popping out at me. Alright. Father's hounding me to do some chores again. With all his nagging, I shall never finish my ingenious mechanism. At least Mumsy supports me and lends me her mirror. Along with the 2 others I bought with my savings, I will be able to test whether the device I have invented will indeed work. But first I shall sum up the beginning of my tale, for the benefit of any who happen upon this only at this moment. My dearest love, Aligate Elise, dwells with her family at an estate snuggled in a valley so deep that between September and March, the sun is continually hidden behind the abutting slopes. All the residents of this settlement must live in constant twilight and darkness for these long months. Yet soon this perennial torture will be but a dark memory. My invention is brilliant in its simplicity. Atop one of the nearby mountains, I shall install a system of mirrors to reflect the rays of the sun towards her manor. That's it! Haha! It was worth it. All those long nights spent at the Imperial Academy Library during my studies, perfecting my skills in arithmetic and alchemy. I would like to test my discovery today, but Father keeps shouting that my contraption will only attract a few feeble-minded magpies to doo-doo all over our abode, or, even worse, bring in a flock of harpies. But he's always got a problem with everything. I'll wait until he leaves for town, then set up my mirrors in a flash. I also have not played Hollow Knight. I've heard really good things about it, though. And I think I own it. I think I picked it up in the summer sale. I spent, like, over $300 in the summer sale buying games, which probably isn't a good idea when I'm currently not working, but I wanted the games. And I plan to work again soon. Well, I'm trying to work again soon. I'm applying to jobs, but, you know, crap with the pandemic has made it not so easy to find work. But we'll see. Thankfully I have quite a bit of money saved up from my job that I held before the pandemic hit. So I was able to justify spending the money on the games.
That stench.
But after I finish Witcher and then We Happy Few after that, I don't know what game I'll play next. I don't know how I'm going to determine what game to play next. I might, if I have enough people that follow me on Twitch or Twitter, I might put up like a suggestion poll for people to suggest which games I play next. These harpies are really annoying and I hate them. That one's dead. Now I need to figure out how to get to this one that's under here. There's got to be a cave entrance nearby, right? No. Okay, that's not the cave entrance. Kill these harpies so I don't have to deal with them. Hate them. Alright. I really need to figure out where this is. I mean, it's problematic because we've got just like mountain hills here. The entrance could be hidden anywhere. I need to keep the marker on it so I don't lose where I am, but I might have to look up and see, you know, what direction am I supposed to be going in to find the entrance to this cave. Let's run along down here, see if there's a cave entrance hidden along here. Alright, and I already ran up there and that didn't lead me to one. Alright, let's give it a quick peek, just so that we're not sitting here wasting time, because I only have half an hour left on my stream anyway. Oh, I have a missed call from Spam Risk. Exciting. Alright, I am by Rue Cans Outpost ? So northeast. You applied for Go Transcript. Is that one of those websites where you, yeah. Oh, yeah. So people will ask you to put up, like, captions for a video, and then you get paid for doing them. I have a friend who did that exact same thing for a while. I don't know if she still does it. I also wouldn't be able to do it. I would have so much difficulty understanding what people are saying. So that was my fear whenever I thought about doing something like that. But I'm a software programmer, actually. I'm a coder. All right, so it says, open the map, see the road to your west. Follow that road up a bit until you're at the three-way roundabout thing. Okay, this thing right here. Head directly east from the southernmost road, and you will come across the cave entrance. So let's go to that one, and I guess that one will lead me to where I need to go. Works for me. Cat's hiccuping in his sleep. Yeah, when the pandemic hit,
Someone!
When the pandemic hit, my work in like a span of about a week and a half went from nothing's going to change to we're letting you go right now.
There,
I'm like, okay.
We managed to flee, but Hugo remains inside.
I'm gonna do a captioning and translation.
Our brother, he's still in there, inside.
Do you speak more than one language if you're able to do translating?
Help us find him! We'll pay you for your toil.
I could look into it.
How much would you take?
Oh, this one's asking for a lot. Let's go with 338.
A reasonable price.
Noticed what attacked you?
There was no time. We ran for the exit as soon as we felt the earth quiver. But Hugo, well, he went the other way.
Silly Hugo.
So, monsters crawl out of the ground?
I suppose. In truth, I don't know. We just ran. Did not look back.
Fine. I'll look for him. You two stay out here.
A lot of people, though, have been stuck not working. And it really does suck. Alright, let's get a cat in here. I don't think I have cat equipped. Father knows worst. Got it. Find out what happened to the missing brother. Which Kiki Moors? As I'm getting wrecked.
Come on.
Quen is really effective against Kiki Moors. There we go. Use your witchy senses to look for Hugo. Hugo! Where are you at, oi? Those are Kikimore eggs, aren't they? Let's get rid of those. There's more over here, aren't there? I think I got rid of all of them. At least, no, there's one there. What's this?
Blood trail. Could be Hugo's wounded.
Alright. They want me to follow the blood trail, and I can't go up that way, so I guess we'll follow the blood trail as they request of me.
Warm and damp. Kikimores prefer cooler environments. Probably why they keep their distance.
I wonder if that water will hurt me if I get in
water's
it.
hot. Get burned if I don't watch it. Could use some protection. Maybe Quen will work.
Maybe Quen will work. Okay, Quen. Yeah, looks like Quen worked. Man, I want to go into a hot spring. Still filter. Florins. Dragon scales. Interesting. Don't need any of that. Oh, my Quen wore out and taking damage. That was close. Yikes. Alright, let's see what we got here. Let's follow the blood. Blood. Oh, he's alive. What's up, Hugo?
You, Hugo? Your brother sent me.
Ja! Dizzards, scoundrels, tartmongers! They attacked me, but I fended them off. Now, they sent a brigand to finish the job.
What are you talking about? Ran into them outside, claimed monsters attacked. They ran, made it out, but you got stuck inside. They asked me to help you.
Is that what they told you? The lying weasels. More trickery on their part, I'm certain.
Whoa, slow down. What's this about?
I'm Hugo Monar. My father, Victor Monar, you may have heard of. A
Why do I
cognac
hear, like,
distiller
running?
was famed for it. Before he passed, my brothers and I would quarrel over who would inherit the family business. So father decided he would force us to work together. He broke his still down into its parts. 3 of them he hid, telling each of us the location of one. When my brothers learned my part, the last, was hidden in here, they decided they did not need me anymore. They decided to cut me out of the business. Literally.
What assholes?
We argued, fought. The noise must have woken the beasts. My brothers ran for the mouth, while I ran deeper in.
So you came here to find a piece of a still? Mean this thing?
Yes! Where did you find it?
Bottom of the pool of a hot spring. Really hit it well, your father.
Your pay. It is not much, I know. But I promise you good prices. The best once the tavern is
What is he gonna do about his 2 brothers that just tried to kill him?
Now let's go. Brothers are probably getting antsy.
Welcome back, Cat. You went to investigate the sound of the running child, didn't you? Ah, you're sitting on my cord again. Why do you do this to me every time? Move your butt. Thank you,
Wait,
Cat.
see there? My brothers. They've rounded up some thugs. They mean to attack me.
We don't know that.
Would you try to tell me it's a coincidence? That they return with an armed band? They've come for the last part of the still. They would kill me for it. Please, you're my only hope. Kill them. Elsewise, they'll kill me.
Kill your brothers? You want that?
Well, perhaps not them, but the other roughs, for certain. As to my
I
brothers,
shall read in a
I
second.
don't know. You couldn't perhaps render them harmless? Will you defend me?
Sure, I don't want him to die. No one dies, not today. That's my goal. Okay. Maybe. Spent too much writing. Pandemic sucks. You want to become a game dev. You just started college. You're from Mexico. So, okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, my girlfriend is Mexican as well. That's really cool. Although her Spanish is awful because she was born, I think, in Washington, but her parents are both first-generation immigrants. And her Spanish was her first language, and she doesn't remember any of it now. I can speak French. And I did study a bit of game development as well. I have a bachelor's degree in game development. But my real focus is just computer science in general.
Don't.
Thanks. 1,000 thanks. I shall wait here.
So are you going to college to study game design? Is that your goal?
Ah, Witcher! What are you doing?
Teaching you some decency.
He's gone mad! Hold him back!
Just murdering this guy's brothers for him. Headbutt. Nice. Are they dead?
They got what they deserved.
Maybe they did mean well.
I, for one, do not believe it. They were overcome with greed, ready to do anything to wrest the last part of the still from me. Besides, you did not kill them.
Guess I did not.
They will come too, soon. Having learned a valuable lesson, I trust.
So what now?
I fear I don't know. I can't possibly hope to rebuild my father's still. I suppose I must hang a shingle in the market, sell wine.
Or perhaps I should move on, leave Toussaint. Alas, I know not and will have to see. Whatever the case, I shall not forget your help with my brothers.
You are welcome, good sir.
Time we went our separate ways. Good luck, whatever you decide to do.
I thank you, Witcher. Fare thee well.
Did I get my money that they agreed to? Apparently I also did not finish exploring this cave. How much time do I have left? Time check. 4:44. Alright. I am playing Dungeons and Dragons at 5. I am the dungeon master, so I can't be late. So I need to make sure I end before then. Let's see how long it takes me to finish this monster den. Alright, so this is where Hugo was hiding. And it looks like the cave continues a bit further, right? This way? So let's see what else we got. No, this is back into where the Kiki Moors were, right? Alright, there's some shenanigans going on right now. Because I'm missing... This monster den is missing something for one, and then I'm supposed to be going to the south. To the other point of interest. So there's got to be something I'm missing. Keeping my eyes peeled. Okay, there's something red here. Okay, I'm guessing this is a sword that was involved that hurt... What's his face? Hugo. Is this a different path, or is this just another way? I think this is a different path. Can I breast this with Ard? I can indeed. Alright, so this is the cave. Let's see what's this way. This is south, so this is the way I need to go, and those are Kiki Moors. Let me get Quinn up and going. You're enrolled. You think you're enrolled in a major. Oh. Okay, they're trying to English. Yeah, that's right. And enrolled, signed up for, following. A lot of them work. You've chosen the major. It's all fine. Studying multimedia and digital animation. Basics of game developing, programming, and rendering. So do you want to do coding or the art for the games, or do you want to do a little of both? Ugh, I have to read now. Letter to Martina Kriska. Dear Martina Kriska, congratulations on being promoted to the Imperial Academy at Castel Gropion. I'm sure you'll quickly become one of that institution's premier scholars. Yet before you set off for Nilfgaard, I, old Victor Monart, would like to ask you for a small favor. You know my sons, you played together as children, so you know how hard it is to coax them to get along. I feel in my bones it will soon come time for me to leave this vale of tears, yet I shall go with a heavy heart knowing Auguste, Hugo, and Lucien will go at each other's throats as soon as I pass. Thus I have dismantled my famed still into 3 parts and ask you, my darling Martina, to hide them from my sons. Perhaps searching together for the missing pieces of a machine, which will give them wealth, will bind them together and forever put an end to these foolish quarrels. In exchange for your trouble, I have included a modest pouch of coin. I wish you good luck. Devoted servant Victor Monar, and I didn't read the other thing. The Adventures of Spiky and a White called Franconi. Once upon a time, in a small mound near the Vermentino vineyard, there lived a white named Franconi. Amiable by nature, he spent his days in the mound cooking various kinds of soups. Not that he was particularly fond of soups, it was his beloved pet, a barghest named Spiky, that slurped them up greedily. And so they sat there side by side, Franconi the white and Spiky the barghest, cooking soups made of decaying bones, withered weeds, and, if they managed to swipe some metal, nails, their favorite delicacy. One day, Franconi heard two gravediggers talking about a certain man of wealth who kept various kinds of cheese in his cellar. A cheese soup sounded like a delectable treat to Franconi, so he snuck into the noble's cellar and stole the biggest cheese wheel there was. When he got home, Franconi started slowly melting the cheese in his favorite pot. The stench was so awful, Spiky ran off and refused to go back to the mound. To add to the already terrible state of things, the smell of cheese permeated everything, so Spiky and Franconi had to pack their things and move. The moral of the story is simple. If you are cooking a cheese soup, make sure the cheese you choose is not blue. But I like blue cheese. Oh, yeah. Major is the course, the track of degree that you're trying to get. So that's right.
Medallion's humming.
And then,
Let's go.
so to know you're going to focus on animations modeling. I mean, yeah, all of it is necessary aspects of a game design. I mean, people have shown in different ways that you can make a game with bad graphics. Like Among Us is super popular, even though the graphics for it are pretty simple. I was talking very fast there, but yeah, Among Us is very popular despite its graphics being simple, but you always do need to know some coding. I was a coder. I never really did much for art. I can do really simple pixel art to get the point across, but I really am not particularly talented in it in any way. But definitely learning how to do art and animations is a worthy thing to do, especially with the increase in digital media out there. I think that's a great idea. A thing you could do that would be kind of a mix of both. Not exactly game design, but something that a lot of people are looking for. I don't know why I'm spouting off advice. I'm the one without a job, but website design, learning how to do UIs and website designing is also kind of a mix of both coding and art skills. That could be an option to take a look at, because that's another skill that I don't have and would like to. CSS and HTML and all that jazz. Make things looking pretty. I think this is probably going to be my last point of interest for this stream. Oh, shit. I just jumped. Didn't expect that. He's fast. He's loud. Alright, let's see what's going on. I can't tell if that tinnitus ringing effect was in the game or in my ear. Ay, ay, ay. Why is she so fast? Maybe Yurden would be a useful spell to use on her. Yeah, I think the tinnitus effect is her in the game. I don't like this thing. I don't like it at all. Fast and loud and dangerous. There we go. She crawls away. Okay, what do you drop? She's a vampire. Interesting. Alright, where's this? Diary and key. Fragment of a journal soiled with blood and spinal fluid. That's specific. It's portended to be just another day as a clerk at the ducal treasury. Start the morning with a baguette and camembert, then shuffle some parchments and head for home before dusk. Today, however, the normal order of things was disturbed, dramatically. I came across a highly interesting note in the archives, and along with it, a key. The key is the more interesting find, because according to what I could decipher from the dust-covered scribblings on the note, it opens a chest full of gold coins. But I'm getting ahead of myself. While doing some routine straightening of the files, I found a report outlining procedures for the reform of Bastogne Prison. Orders straight from Duke Henri Gras. We all are aware how badly this experiment ended, for the ruins of that prison to this day frighten any potential tourists with their battered skeletons and legends about howling spirits of the murdered guards. Yet I did not know that hiding among the abandoned ruins there was a chest, and that its key was lying right under my nose. The chest supposedly contains crowns meant for the purchase of books and rations for the inmates of Bastoy. One of the clerks employed here at the time committed a sin of omission and sent the chest to the warden without the key. Yet perhaps that was for the best. The warden was impaled and the guards all skinned alive, meaning those degenerates would have also got their hands on the chest had he received the key. As it is, might the chest still be there, unopened? Folk say a curse has fallen on that place, a dark power brought down by the bestiality of the murders it beheld. But folk also say an Ophiri will become Emperor of Nilfgaard and herald the end of the world, so there's not much point giving any such jabbering much credence. Alright. Now I can find the treasure. Try and get all the basics and then just see. Yeah, that's definitely a good idea too. Notes of a death row. Finding what you like doing is the most important part of it. If you find a job that makes you miserable, try and avoid it, really, because you will be miserable. The sun is now rising. I shall make use of its light to write this letter before they come take me to the gallows. I do not know who shall read it, or indeed if anyone shall. Perhaps I am writing only to myself to cast this out before my execution and cleanse my heart. Yes, I killed him. Until now I have lied in an attempt to avoid punishment. I still believe he deserved death for what he did to me. Did I do wrong? Perhaps. Yet he was most assuredly a bad man, one who deserved death. The gods shall make the final judgment, and they shall deliver the sentences, mine and his. I hear the guard's steps. May the gods watch over my soul. Alright, let's find this chest, so that I can start getting ready for D&D. I'm really cutting it close here. Let's hope it doesn't take me forever to find it. Oh, there it is. And now I'm over encumbered, because of course. What can I drop? Okay, I can drop that Toussaint crossbow, and that gives me sufficient work order. Order for the reorganization and reform of Bastoy Prison. To the Warden. By decree of His Illustrious Great Duke Henri III, Jacques Olex, Warden of Bastoy Prison, is required to implement the following reforms. Dismiss half of the prison's guard staff. Forbid the use of corporal force against the inmates. Discontinue punishment by dark cells, limited rations, and flogging. Permit the prisoners to possess private property. Allow prisoners to walk at will around the penitentiary grounds. Purchase, using the included funds, victuals of the finest quality, and hire a teacher to instruct in reading and writing and purchase any equipment necessary for said instruction. His illustrious Great Duke Henri III believes these changes, based on models popular in the more civilized lands of the South, will result in a lowering of the rate of crime in all the duchy by showing young offenders a pathway to a new life. Yeah, that worked out great for him. I embezzled and I stole. I admit this and I am ashamed of my actions. But what was I to do? My salary as a scribe was so laughably meager I was reduced to borrowing coin from my mother. I was a thief, but I also did a great deal of good for the palace library. Who secured the import of such tomes as The Lives of the Prophets, De Hemorrhoidibus, The Art of Midwifery for Maidens, and many others? The palace library has me to thank for the storehouse of all knowledge needed for a merry and satisfied life, and other rare tomes, such as Speculum Aureum and De Larvis Sciences et Figuris Chemicus. Theft and embezzlement mean nothing. A man's true valor shows in the manner in which he treats his books. Sure it does. Did I not? Was that not the chest? Did I not complete it? Was that not the chest? Did I not open it? I'm pretty sure I opened it, did I not? Is the game glitching on me? It was that little one right there that I opened. It's on a small tower on the cliff part. Let me see. Man, I'm gonna run late. That's unfortunate. Alright, I need to drop something. Fuck. Let me drop the blunt axes, because this is just wasted weight. And how about axe heads? Yeah, drop those too. Alright, you said it was on the cliff part, on a small tower. I have to climb up here? Huh? Manticore steel sword and a prisoner's journal. I think this is a different one. 30th of Burke. My fellow captive, Merton, who for so many months kept his neck stiff, mocked my faith in Lebioda and praised the joys of a riotous life, today broke down completely. He admitted he had wasted his God's-given time on pleasures of the flesh, and all that he had to show for it were chains and indignities. I tried to lift his spirits to tell him there's another path, that he can cast off his past habits and devote his life to Lebioda and his teachings. For now my counsels have fallen on deaf ears, and I believe he will one day convert and listen to the truth. It is shocking how pleasantly I now converse with Merton. It beggars belief to think we once could not bear each other's presence. He is a man transformed, metamorphosed. I feel he has accepted his new path. He devours greedily all I tell him about Lebioda and his teachings. What rapture it is that in this dank and dark dungeon the prophet sent me a sinner and gave my life meaning. It is over. Merton has served his sentence and left these accursed dungeon walls. The teachings which I have tried to pass on to him during these last dozen months have clearly taken root. Merton has vowed to go on a pilgrimage which will let him cast off his old ways and open the doors for a new life. As I advised, he will go first to the cave where Lebioda received enlightenment and on whose walls he carved 4 of his great truths. I hope the aura of that place will help Merton as it helped many before him, achieve cleansing and gain strength to continue his pilgrimage on to his next station, which I advised him should be... don't know. Okay.
Notes in the journals.
That's not the quest I'm doing. I need to find this before I...
Straight out of prison, Merton went to the legendary cave. Lebioda was supposed to have hunkered down there once. That's my next destination.
Alright. I'm running out of time. Convict's notes. I don't have time to read this, I'm sorry. But that apparently still was not what I was looking for. Alright, where's my phone? I would usually just sit here and keep hunting, but I don't have the time. Look for another little tower or space you can climb onto. I mean, that's the one I've already been to, is this one up here, right? Alright, let me check real quick. On the sides, you don't know how to explain it. I mean, it's got to be here somewhere, right? Alright, I'm just going to look, because I need to get moving. I'm already running late. Toussaint prison experiment. Hidden treasure. Look at the clerk's body. On reading, there's a chest of gold. Search for it with a witcher. Unlock the body. That didn't help me. Why are you... Okay, there actually is a map there. The treasure box, that's not it. Hooded woodman, Alp, clerk's body, start climb. No, I've gotten all of that. No, I've gotten it. Okay. Okay, so it's a bug. Behind a wall east of the original hidden treasure. Loading game from save and looting chest again fixes it. Okay, so that's what I'll do. So not that one. That one's 454, so I would lose 5 minutes of work. Alright, that's fine. Let me let them know that I'm running a little late. Oh, this might mean I have to kill the Alp again. Crap. I really should have. Why did the game have to bug right then? Alright, it's fine, everything's fine. If it bugs again, I will figure it out off stream. But I got the correct chest at the beginning, but the game bugged, and other people apparently have had the same bug as well, and they just haven't been able to fix it yet. Alright, so I haven't gotten this chest yet, right? Sorry, that's not the chest. The treasure is hidden right here. There we go. Just a bug, but thankfully I had a save and I didn't have to end up doing that. Okay. Alright, let me go grab the manticore thing and then I will have to end my stream. That's it. Save. Okay. Alright.
Cave. Lebiota was supposed to have hunkered down there.
Hopefully I'll see you again later. Alright.
That's my next destination.
Gonna go play. I will see you guys when I stream again on Monday. But yeah. Have a good day.